What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Civilization 5 Teams AI Only World Battle 50 plus Civs Battle Royale mod thing. We're here, still. And finally, last episode, things started to heat up again. Particularly, we saw the Congo's capital fall, and they might take some more here. We'll see what the Zulu do. More ideologies. I haven't paid too much attention to them, because there's like 48 civs still alive. It's ridiculous. There's no way we're going to remember anyway. And because they're not doing it as a team, I don't even think it matters that much. Obviously, we'll check, and if one of them is dominating, I mean, there's been no freedoms again. Kyoto is probably going to fall this turn at some point. And I think America is at war with California. And they're probably not going to take this, but, yeah, we'll take what we can get at this point. And I think the Inca are also at war with California, but they're not doing anything yet. And yeah, Ethiopia does have Hawaii. I saw a comment about Ethiopia having Hawaii. I did say when it got settled, but there we go. Don't want to catch anyone else out by surprise. Oh, they were so close. I actually want to see this. I don't know who goes first. Japan obviously went last because they just killed that boat. But, yeah, I don't know who goes first because obviously they both... Actually, Vietnam no longer has potential to take the city. Never mind, Siam's going to take it, I think. Maybe that rifleman could sneak in, but I think Siam's got it. Obviously, Vietnam, notoriously bad at taking cities once they get to their Viet Cong units. So we'll keep an eye out for those. Yeah, apart from that, I think it's pretty chill. There isn't... I think a few people are at war with Korea. Australia definitely is. Looks like Indonesia is or is about to be. Either way. Yeah, we could see what happens here. And Europe is still stone dead quiet. Well, I say that Britain is trying to invade Austria, but the Celts are the worst teammate ever and haven't actually done anything yet. So that's always good. Good job, Celts. I was rooting for you. To be honest, I'd nearly forgotten I was rooting for them. I'd lost all excitement about my pick maybe winning. They're still up there. They're still contenders. Actually, not anymore. Maybe not. No, they're obviously contenders, but it's pretty unlikely. And after all that, we get a peace deal. And nothing happened. Oh. And it was the Celts. They pieced out. Like, Britain was finally making a little bit of progress, and the Celts were just like, nope. But there you go. They've all made big mistakes. I mean, the Incans was the hilarious one, but... Oh, and we missed it. But it did fall to Siam, so at least we got that right. And the Inca have pieced out with the Songhai. Very important peace deal there. But yeah, Kyoto falls, and Siam... I've got some cool borders right now. This is a bit of a mess, but I'll let them off the hook. This does look kind of cool. And as a team, Southeast Asia, pretty unified. Just want to see them get, like, once they get to some good techs, you know, planes, all that good stuff, good boats, battleships. Hopefully they can maybe, I don't want to see Indonesia die or sleep, but, you know, if they go after Indonesia, that'd be kind of cool. A big war with China and Mongolia is also on the cards again. A rematch. They've already had one. I haven't actually been really looking at Mongolia. They seem spread out, but I imagine they're just as powerful as Poland and Russia. No. Okay, no, they're not. Changed my mind. They are weaker. Obviously, China's here as well to help out. There is a big war. Yeah. Ethiopia v Mercuria again. It's kind of big. And obviously Egypt too. They're still fighting off the Songhai. The Celts joining in, well, that doesn't matter. That's just on the side bonus. Okay. Processing time for Australia. Nice. We're down to no sieges again. What has happened? It was so fun for a good few turns. Now we're back to obscurity. I don't even know what's happening now. We'll see. Hopefully something. Let's... Oh, Songhai... Okay, there we go. That makes Ethiopia's job a little bit harder. It's the Songhai piece out. They're looking kind of strong. And I mean... Finally, Europe. Russia should... This should trigger something, because Russia and Austria, in particular, the border countries... I mean, Poland's kind of here, but Germany's not obviously involved, but Austria is... Yeah, Russia and Austria should walk through these two cities and maybe... No, they're not going to cross the sea. But still, they might trigger some other neighbours to get involved. If Greece got involved, maybe, just maybe, Constantinople could fall. Istanbul, there's probably too many units. But maybe if the Huns got in too? Yeah, this is surely the start for a probably the weakest team left in Europe. Like Rome. Rome is strong enough to fend for themselves, like, even if Greece is pretty small. And to be fair, I think that's a bit harsh on Greece. They're doing fairly well. They've got, I mean, Athens, nearly every tile's got something, apart from the one that they can't put anything in. So, I should give them some more credit. France and Spain, obviously, just a bit of a dark horse. I don't know. Maybe they could have done a bit better so far, but they're still in there. In the mix. See, the fact Rome never took this back is annoying. But I will spare them. It's fine. Yeah, that's probably the most powerful team in the least powerful team in Europe. Although the Ottomans look okay. It's hard. They're all pretty close. I mean, yeah, I'd say the Khazar are stronger just because position. Even if they have less cities and probably less units, they're just no one can take them out. Like Persia is terrible, so they're safe up here. And even Mongolia is not getting through this gap with the Huns. So that's pretty fine. And yeah, I mean, Attila could be a bit vulnerable here, but as long as he plays his cards right, he should be okay. Yeah, finally we got something to look at. I mean, this is going to be difficult to take. Adrianople is in an awkward spot, but there's no boats defending it, so it's not as bad as it looks. Units in the sea could get killed by the Gatling guns. Problem is there's no artillery just yet. I think maybe Brazil has them and the Incans right now, but probably not. Doesn't look like it. Everyone's starting to get Gatling guns, those lead civs. But yeah, no artillery. Ironclads and Gatling guns, they're the main sort of... If the civs got them, they're probably competing. I say that. Brazil doesn't appear... I mean, unless this Incan boat must be putting in a lot of work, but America is actually closing in on taking Los Angeles here. That's going to be an upset. I don't know how they managed to get that done. Like I said, it must be the Incans doing this, or there must have been some other boats before that aren't there anymore. That'd be my only explanation. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, Poland's here. That's going to help. Austria is obviously going to cause a distraction too. These units should start to fan out quite quickly at that rate. I mean, Germany will obviously probably just be tasked with making sure no one invades them. I mean, the best part of that whole deal for Germany is that they're not distracted. Because, like, if they were going after them by themselves and then Russia and Poland came in, there could be some issues. But they've found a way to avoid that. And it is actually Russia's turn now, so let's see what they get done. Don't think they'll be able to take it this turn. That is asking a bit too much. I think it's going to be a bit of a slog, actually. It's a very difficult spot to get to, but they'll probably throw away a lot of units and get it done as soon as possible. Poland should clear up a few now. Battle for the ages here. We got the Janissaries v the Winged Hussars. That's actually really cool. We got that in this little sliver of land. That's that common in EU4. If Moldavia falls to the Ottomans, that they have this, and then Poland's here. That's kind of cool. But it looks like Poland moved away. They're just like, nope, let's peace out of this one. Let's just get out of the way. Okay, it looks like Rhodesia and the Zulu. I don't know where the Zulu's army's gone. Either it all died or they gave up and headed. It looks like they died trying to attack Burundi. Ethiopia's got plenty of stuff, but I don't think they're going to have much success against the Egyptians. Kilwa's still down here doing okay. 28 population in Kilwa. One of the bigger cities in the world. I don't want to say the biggest. Like Wellington at 30. That's impressive. I think in real life there's more sheep than people in like New Zealand. And I think there's like 3 countries where it's that. I think it's Wales, Iceland, and New Zealand. I think that's right. I might be wrong. It might have changed. But there's like more sheep than people in those countries. And here we have New Zealand. the most populated place on Earth. That is quite a turnaround. Whereas some of the bigger cities, you know, Beijing 18, Seoul 22, Tokyo 20. Tokyo, I think, is the biggest city in the world, real life. Pretty sure, I might be wrong. Washington at 12, 18 for New York, and LA is only at 10. Where is it? There it is. And it is actually going to... Oh my goodness. This is actually going to go. The question is, I assume Brazil is just ramming caravels into the city at this point. I don't really know. Surely America can't be doing this much. Ethiopia pieced out with Greece. I just wanted to check the map. That was the sort of war where maybe a dodgy peace deal went down. City changed hands, but nope, we're all good. Russia just went. They're here. It's going to take time. Lots of dying units, but they should probably take this. And I'll actually give them access to build boats, which could be pretty useful for their team. So see at the moment, Poland, actually I say that Russia can build them in a pretty awkward spot, and they can build them. But yeah, obviously Poland's got a fairly big navy in the Baltic Sea, which will help when it comes to taking some cities away from people in the future. The Huns, Germany, Britain, if it gets that far down the line. It's just so surprised. Rome right now, could see them taking this city away. That would be so useful, or at least helping Greece get it. That would really help Greece if they just had one more city down here. But it wasn't to be. Okay, I think it's nearly America's turn. Or maybe they'd already been. I think they are near the top of the list for civs. I think they're first on the list for civs. Because A for America. And then obviously because it's in teams, it all got a bit messed up. Normally it goes vanilla civs, gods and kings, brave new world, mods. But I think because it was in teams, the order's all messed up. So Iroquois is not normally second, but America's first. We'll see. Yeah, and then Arabia's second. Syria is near the end. Aztecs, obviously, the Incans are dead. I was like, where are the Incans gone? And then some of them aren't in order of their team. So China was actually before Mongolia. At least we understand. Okay, it's still the same order as normal. It's just some of them have switched rounds with their teammate. But yeah, and obviously one of the teammates is out of order. That kind of makes sense though. Yeah, Greece, then Rome, India, Persia. It's very confusing. So it's like semi-alphabetical, depending on which expansion they were in. And obviously the teams just completely messes all of it up. But America did come pretty close to taking Los Angeles. There's no other cities close to falling. I think Russia's a few turns away. So let's focus on this. See if LA falls. I assume Brazil is helping. If not, America's doing really well somehow. I don't know how. Because they don't have any units out this way. I think we're all in anticipation. Oh, the Incans just sneaking in. I think America's got it, surely. 2 riflemen. They did instant heal one of them. The one that was above the city has gone from 0, like 2 points of health, to nearly full. That is quite sneaky, but we'll give it to them. We'll let them off. Just for today. But yeah, it looks like they are going to take this in before they peace out and give away all their cities. We put a lot of faith in them doing it after waiting for so long. They better get the job done. Wait, they went first. Why are we waiting? Oh yeah. Now I feel stupid. I was literally explaining why they're at the front of the list. Oh, Spain is here now. Could make an interesting Caribbean. I think oh my goodness, Iroquois. That is forward settling if we'd ever seen it. Oh, Great War Infantry for the Incans and the Brazilians. That rainforest giving them a nice science boost. Oh my goodness, America. Seriously? I extended the video by 1 turn for you, and you let us down. Hopefully Russia pulls off a miracle. I'm not counting on it. There's a lot more health here than there was in the other city. But you never know. Cossacks to the rescue. Assume Ankara would... I thought Ankara would have been easier to take. But obviously Austria's not really putting in the biggest of efforts right now on their part. Maybe they didn't want to be in this war. Maybe Germany got some benefits out of it that Austria didn't. And that's why it all broke out. Russia's might be paying them. Russia's peaced out with Ethiopia. Great war there's over. And Russia's gone order. It's actually really split down the middle right now. It probably won't let me load this. Oh, it will. Oh, wait. I feel like loads are gone. It's 5 order, 4 autocracy. And a lot of them are on different teams. America and the Iroquois are on different teams. The Sioux. Oh, the Shoshone haven't gone. China has gone. Mongolia's not on there though. Oh. Still think this game's open. I don't think Brazil and the Incans have won it just yet. We obviously haven't come up with a way to judge just yet. But, you know, there's some other teams that have a lot of potential to come alive. I'm going to try and go as far as we can as well. So, yeah, there's a lot of potential for China, Mongolia, Siam and Vietnam too. Because they're just surrounded by weak nations. Russia and Poland have a great chance. I mean, Germany and Austria, you never know. They have some big cities. Probably none of these guys for first. First is a bit of a stretch. I don't think anyone in Africa can win. They've all been too... I mean, you want to believe, but I don't believe they can do it. Maybe, if anyone can, it's this team. I mean, they're not that weak. If they took Kilwa, then I'd give it... If they take this, take Kilwa, and then somehow take Burundi out of the way, then yeah, I'd give them a shot. And obviously the Americans and the Iroquois could obviously hold off Brazil, fight back. Something could happen there. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. So as always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.